Hi, welcome to Talk of the Town. I'm your host, Justin Riley. Today we're going to be talking about the art of conversation, and I have here with me Dr. Cheema from A Place to Be on Willie Street. Welcome to the program.
Good morning. Thank you.
So, tell us why A Place to Be?
I love conversation. I was dissatisfied with the level of communication and exchanges on social media, so I created a salon to hold conversations.
So this is an actual salon where people can just come in and have conversations about various topics, whatever they want, basically.
It is. It is really the people's place. I have it open. It's beautifully done. We should have taken a picture. But it's people bring ideas, they call me, and we set up an agenda. I'm not there often, but the idea behind is to take each topic to its maximum depth and discuss it from different dimensions so you get the satisfaction of having been heard and listened to.
Awesome, awesome. It sounds like such a unique concept.
I love it.
Yeah.
You have to come.
Cool. Yeah. So how is this place different from other organizations?
You know, there are a lot of organizations doing great work in our neighborhood, but my place to be has no agenda, doesn't fundraise. It's really a place for people to come and experiment with how to have a conversation, how to be and be heard and share ideas.
Wow, wow. So what do you, obviously you're nestled in a very unique neighborhood in the Madison
Very progressive
area.
neighborhood.
Very progressive neighborhood. What do you feel that A Place to Be brings to the community?
I think what it brings is an environment where people can relax, talk about issues sometimes which are taboo, not easy to talk about, and sometimes that are just fun. Like someone's writing a song and they play guitar and they come and want to talk and share about why this music, why they wrote this song. Sometimes people talk about serious things like the Death Cafe, which is not easy to share because people get worried when someone in the family starts talking about death. So this environment, which is like artistic a little bit, comfortable, cup wine, cheese, coffee, tea. Sure. You can relax just like we are sitting and talking, right, and open up.
Right. So it kind of takes maybe a little bit of that discomfort out of the uncomfortable topics such as death. So if you wanted to have a conversation about death, it kind of provides more of a safe environment.
Right, and like-minded people,
sure,
and sometimes not. Mm-hmm. And it encourages people to experiment a little bit. I just got today, someone sent me an email saying, is it okay if I come and share, be a part of the Death Cafe? Why not? We all live with it. Right. Let's talk about it.
Yes, yeah.
And there are other issues, music, art, personal life histories.
Right, very
There's
cool.
a fertility Death Cafe we do. That's another issue that's not easy to discuss.
All kinds of issues.
All kinds of issues.
All kinds of issues. What is the heart and soul of A Place to Be?
I think the passion to share, passion to be heard, passion to be a leader in your own area. We become a society where everyone's talking to us, mm-hmm, and it's a chance, an opportunity to collectively talk about issues and not just sit back passively, to be more active and then take action.
Right, taking action, talking about it, but then getting up and doing something afterwards.
About it.
Right on. How has A Place to Be evolved since it's opened?
I mean, it's still evolving.
Mm-hmm.
I think in the beginning it was so new. It's only been a year now. Mm-hmm. So I used to do more events to just have it known a little bit in the community. But now people know about it. They call me. They bring their ideas. I think people are the leaders. Everyone has something to share and be an expert on. So why not do it together with other people?
Absolutely. Long-term goals for A Place to Be. What can you tell us about your long-term goals?
I have not even reached my short-term goals as yet. So, however, I think one long-term goal I have is to work with the youth. I think youth are the leaders of their generation, and social media has its place, but face-to-face conversation, I think, is so critical to our well-being and our health. And I think if I can move in that direction, work with schools, that would be my long-term goal.
Teach them about FaceTime, something that we're kind of losing in our
conversation, talking about, the art of conversation. I think it's becoming a lost art.
Yep,
So
absolutely.
I hope to revive it in a salon, a place to be.
Dr. Cheema, thank you so much for being with us today.
Thank you.
Check them out, A Place to Be on Willie Street. We'll be right back with more Talk of the Town. Welcome back to Talk of the Town. We're going to be talking about how to care for your pet, and I'm sitting here next to Jeff Weber from Waggin Tails Doggie Dude Ranch and the Fitchburg Veterinary Clinic. Jeff, welcome to the program.
Well, thank you for inviting me. I appreciate it.
So great to have you with us today.
Thank you.
So, Waggin Tails and Fitchburg Vet is a very interesting business. Tell us what separates it from other businesses like it.
It's one of those things where size really does matter. I mean, this is a big facility.
Mm-hmm.
It's 23,000 square feet dedicated for pet care. We've got veterinary capability, we've got grooming, we've got daycare, we've got boarding, we've got acupuncture, we've got urgent care, we've got everything under one big roof.
Pet acupuncture.
Oh yeah.
And did you say one big woof?
Roof. Appreciate it.
Just a little pet humor there, folks. You can have that one for free. So you provide a lot of different services, as you mentioned just before. Why should pet owners, why is that something that they should be interested in?
Well, just again, because of all the things we provide, we're kind of a one-stop shop. I mean, if you need grooming done, we're there. If you got daycare, you've got that. If you're going on a trip, you need boarding, we've got it. And what's nice about it is you can take care of grooming and shots. You can take care of anything you need at one facility. We're a friendly staff. You get to know the staff, the people, and it's kind of like hanging out. You're coming to take care of your pet. You come in the door, everybody's greeted with a smile. If that dog needs to go to get shots, we can take care of that. If it needs anything, it's all there. So you don't have to go from here to there to take care of your pet.
It really is one-stop shop.
It is one-stop shop, yes.
Tell us a little bit about the facilities you have at the veterinary clinic.
Okay, the veterinary clinic is, I think, one of the better ones in the city. We've got 2 surgical rooms. We've got dental X-ray, digital dental X-ray, I should say.
Oh.
We have digital regular X-ray. We have urgent care, so we've got a lot of capability there. We've got a great staff. We've got 2 full-time vets, 2 part-time vets. If a specialty thing comes up, we've got people on call for that. So there really is not a lot that can happen to your pet that we can't take care of at our vet facility. And urgent care is really big right now because if you need to go to an emergency facility, they're very expensive, and we try to get people in on those smaller items that happen on a weekend or on a night that they can be taken care of at by far less price. And so it's really nice to have that as extra service.
Sure, that's very cool. So you mentioned that you have 2 full-time, 2 part-time vets on staff. How many people total would you say that you have on staff over there? And also, what kinds of qualities do you look for when you're hiring people?
We've probably got around 50 to 55 employees there between the vet facility, the daycare boarding facility. And with that, it's a unique group of people because most of them are pet owners themselves. They bring their pets in. If they're working, their pet gets to come in and go through daycare or whatever. The boarding facility is open to them as well. So what we do is when we're hiring people, they've got to be, people come in and, oh, I love animals, I love dogs. But when you really love a dog, you're willing to clean out cages or do whatever nonstop or whatever. So you've really got to love your pets. And these people do. They're very caring. They're sympathetic. We just had one of our people had an issue with his pet. They volunteer time to help him out. And so it's a great group of people that work there.
So every day is take your pet to work day then, kind of over there.
Kind of. I mean, we try to keep it to a little bit. Some of our staff have 3, 4, 5 dogs.
Oh, sure.
So it gets a little bit overmuch,
Yeah.
but we try to do what we can for all of our staff.
Sure. So aside from the facilities, the staff, and the services, what truly makes Waggin Tails and Fitchburg Veterinary Clinic unique?
Not only do we get to provide all these services to our clients, but we also do go above and beyond. We have dog wash, which we do to benefit local shelters and rescue places and stuff like that. We also do, we have one of our staff, husband has epilepsy, so we did a benefit for that. We also donate to local charities. We make ourselves available to do things free for, we work with Fetch out of the Milwaukee area. and we do go above and beyond to help take care of some of their dogs as well. So we're constantly, I don't say giving, but we're there to help when we can.
Very cool. We just have a few seconds left. How can viewers find out more about Waggin Tail's Doggie Dude Ranch and the Fitchburg Veterinary Clinic?
I'm trying to really expand that, our awareness in the social media. So we do have obviously websites for both Waggin Tails and Fitchburg Vet. We also have Facebook for Waggin Tails. In fact, Waggin Tails Boarding is our Fitchburg's for our vet side. We also have Google Plus. We're also doing stuff with Twitter. And my wife actually does a blog that I post on all those locations. So there's a lot of venues, areas that they can get a hold of us and see information about us in case they're looking to where they're going to take their pet for the next time.
Jeff Weber, I want to thank you so much for being with us today. Check them out, Waggin Tail's Doggie Dude Ranch and Fitchburg Veterinary Clinic. It's all in the same place. We'll be right back with more Talk in the Town. Welcome back to Talk of the Town. We're going to be talking about how to get physically fit with Orangetheory Fitness, and I'm sitting next to Stacey Scannell. Welcome to the program.
Hi. How are you?
Good, I'm great. How are you?
Doing well.
I love the color.
Yes, try to get vibrant and out there.
There you go. Great. Tell us, what is Orangetheory Fitness?
So Orangetheory Fitness is a 1-hour total body workout that focuses on strength training, cardiovascular health, power, things like that. So it starts out where the class is separated into 2 different sections. So one part of the class is going to work on cardiovascular health. We have everything from treadmills to stair climbers, bikes, rowing machines, so you pick what you like. Then the other half of the class is going to start on strength training. So we have free weights, you can use body weight movements, things like that. And the trainer will go over all of this with you before you even start the class and kind of help modify throughout the entire workout as well. And then halfway through the class, both sections switch. So that way you're getting, a good variety of workout, you're hitting that total body workout. And during the entire workout, you're going to be wearing a heart rate monitor. And what we do is we do a 5-zone system in that heart rate, so you can kind of see up on a screen where you are throughout the entire workout. And the trainer will kind of push you like, okay, you're in this part of your heart rate, but we want to push up to get a little higher. And the way it works is we want you to be within 85% of your maximum heart rate for 12 to 20 minutes during that workout, because that's going to help you get the best results. And we only hire certified personal trainers, so they're going to be there, be a really good source for you to make sure that you can modify things and to help push you, things like that throughout the workout.
Awesome. So
Yeah.
Orangetheory is mainly the name of the class that you're a part of. It's part of a class that you're in versus just going to the gym to work out,
Yes.
for example.
Yep. And it's great because there's a lot of variety in it though as well. So we start as early as 5 a.m. and as late as 7 p.m. with the classes. So, yeah, we're a class-based thing, so you can't just come and work out, but we have tons of options, so they fit a lot of people's schedules too.
Sure. Can you tell us how Orangetheory, you guys aren't open quite yet.
Nope.
But can you tell us how Orangetheory is going to be different from any other gym in the Madison area?
Yeah, so it's scientifically proven, and it was created by this awesome lady named Ellen down in Florida. She's been training since the 80s, so she definitely knows how to, help her clients achieve goals, and knows exactly how to design a program. So she's going to hit all those, or she designed this program to hit all those different parts of fitness. We're different because, we try to provide an affordable option to people as well, with lots of options of classes. So it's like having a personal trainer without having to pay those outrageous personal training prices. Plus, what's really nice about Orangetheory is we don't do contracts. So it's all month-to-month based membership options. We let you try it out before you really commit yourself to something, but everyone that I've seen just absolutely loves it. And just having a proven system with that heart rate zone monitoring, again, you burn between 500 and 1,200 calories throughout the workout, plus with the way that we design it, being in that maximum heart rate zone for 12 to 20 minutes, basically you're going to burn calories for up to 36 hours after that as well.
Wow, so it kind of keeps your metabolism up and running after. That's a cool thing.
Yeah.
You get more mileage out of your workout that way.
Exactly.
So Orangetheory is a growing company that's grown a lot over the last few years. Why do you think that is?
So we've got a lot of great publicity. We've been honored to be in Self Magazine. We've been on CNN. We've also been in Lululemon's new fall catalog, which is great. Another big one for us is we were rated the #1 1-hour workout by the New York Times. So just really getting good publicity. People really love the workout. It's not just a gimmick. It's actually a proven method. That's really helped us out, and just getting really good feedback from all of our members. So that's been helpful.
Awesome. Now you guys have a pre-opening before your official grand opening.
Yes.
Can you tell us when that starts and when do you guys expect to be up and running in full force?
Sure. We're going to be doing our pre-opening at our 2501 W.Beltline Highway location, and that's going to start on Monday, November 24th, so in the next week here or two. So we'll be there, just out there to talk about membership, things like that, and then we're hoping to be open early 2015, so January, February of this year, up and running with classes and all that.
Very cool.
Yeah.
And so if I wanted to go on and sign up for Orangetheory Fitness, how would I do it?
Yeah, so we have a couple options. So obviously, once we start our pre-open sale stuff, you can definitely come into the lobby area of 2501 W.Beltline Highway. You can also give us a call. I know the phone number's kind of been on here, but it's 608-709-8099. And you can always email us as well. And just go on our website, orangetheoryfitness.com. You can put in Madison, Wisconsin, it'll pop up. And we're also on Facebook, too.
Awesome. Stacey Scannell, thank you so much for coming on the show today. It's
Thanks,
been great.
Justin.
Orangetheory Fitness, it's scientifically proven. Check them out on their website and on Facebook. Sign up, burn some calories. It's good mileage. When we come back to Talk of the Town, we'll be talking about rugby. You won't want to miss it. Stick around for more Talk of the Town. Welcome back to Talk of the Town. We are talking rugby today. If those of you who are fans of Girl Talk will have seen at least one of these guys on Girl Talk. We have the Wisconsin Rugby Club here. We have Adam THIMMIG and Max ZUKOWSKI. Welcome to the program.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you.
So good to have you back on CW. So I'm going to ask each of you this first question. Tell us about your current role in the Wisconsin Rugby Club.
Well, I am the current club president. I was an active player for a couple of years and have transitioned into the club president role for the past year. So it's afforded me a larger scope of environment with the club. And
cool. Adam?
I am the head coach. I've been a coach in rugby for a few years in Madison. This is the third year of involvement with the team. I was an assistant during the year that we won the national championship, and I've been the head coach for the last 2 seasons.
Very cool. Now, I'm curious to know how each of you got involved with playing rugby, because it's not something that maybe the average person you talk to and they say, yeah, well, I played rugby. Tell us how you got involved with rugby.
Well, my involvement started a friend who played in high school. When he started as a student at UW, he convinced me to show up, and we practiced from 10 p.m. to midnight at the McLean Center at UW. And from practice number 1, I was addicted. So I took the route that a lot of people do, is learning in college.
Sure.
But the other route that some people take, I grew up in Madison. My dad played rugby throughout the 1980s in Madison, and so I basically grew up with knowing about the sport. I started playing when I was, in high school, and have since transitioned through college into playing at the level we are now. So Adam and I really came about the sport 2 different ways, but we've since stuck with it for many years now.
So you were kind of just immersed in
I
rugby,
was.
so to speak.
I was.
Yeah.
Not too much that I didn't want to stay a part of it. But
Right.
It was a good immersion.
Very cool. Now, Wisconsin Rugby Club has been around for about 50 years now. Yeah. That's an incredible history. What sort of impact is the Wisconsin Rugby Club having on the Madison area right now?
Yeah, it's we have a great history. We played our games the club played its games in many locations in Madison for many decades, but now we have a home. Mm-hmm. We have a home in Cottage Grove. We own our own 8-acre facility. It really is the headquarters of rugby in the state and in the Midwest. We draw over 2,000 players and 12,000 fans every year to Cottage Grove and to the Madison area for events. So it's afforded us that we have a great history that has really kept people around and people involved that really have allowed us to make an impact in the area. And Cottage Grove has certainly been welcoming to us. We're happy to have a home there. But as Adam mentioned, the university has a great impact downtown, and there's high school clubs all over. So we really have pockets of area, and Madison is, the great headquarters it is as a state. So,
yeah. So this isn't something that's, real small. I mean, this is something that's growing and continue to gain more popularity.
Definitely, yeah, definitely.
Every
growing.
season, more and more.
Yeah,
that's great. That's great. Who plays rugby for the Wisconsin Rugby Club?
Well, we predominantly get people who learned or played in college at least. There's more and more high school programs, so most people that show up are experienced, and we get a huge amount from both local UW, whether UW-Madison or the other UW satellite schools, and also foreign or other colleges in the country. Epic Systems and other large employers bring probably 1/5 to 1/4 of our total playership. So every season there are people that show up, played in college, work in the area, and moved here for that, and become a member of the club.
Wow, so people coming from all over the world, settling
Yep.
here in Madison, and then coming to Wisconsin Rugby
Yeah,
Club.
Epic is our greatest recruiter.
Yeah, I can imagine. Can imagine. So speaking of rugby, as far as it, how it fits into the scope of the rest of the world, how big is rugby in the other parts of the world?
That is, I mean, you talk about people coming to Wisconsin from places. I mean, we have people that have just come over from England this past fall. And so they come to Wisconsin, and then in England, you know, rugby is the tackle sport that everyone follows. You know, many parts of the world, it is very equivalent to the Green Bay Packers. And so the people who aren't following soccer, the ones who are involved with the tackle and that type of sport, are rugby fanatics. And so when they come here, they're looking for rugby. You know, they seek us out. They've been a part of the environment elsewhere in the world, and so we get people from all over that it's their sport. I mean, it'll be similar to us going somewhere and trying to find American football or play basketball. So those types of guys come in and they bring some diversity. I mean, they all have different international, you know, experiences, and it really adds to our environment here in Madison as well, just because of the international flavor that comes in, both from working and from people going to graduate school. So,
Very cool. In 30 seconds or less, can you tell us what is on the rugby horizon?
Well, we just sadly had our last game of the season cut short by weather. It was supposed to happen in Minneapolis next week, but we finished 9-0, and so we're leading our division. We're unbeaten so far. We have the playoffs in the spring, and we're going to train during the wintertime.
So, and we spend time in the wintertime being involved in Cottage Grove in the winter parade, and we watch rugby usually Saturday mornings at Cooper's Tavern on the Square. It's usually the evenings in Europe when the games are on here in the morning. So that's where a lot of people who don't play come out and watch with us, and you know, spend time together in a more social environment. If hitting somebody on the field isn't your thing.
Max ZUKOWSKI and Adam THIMMIG, thank you so much for coming out here today. We love having you. They're from the Wisconsin Rugby Club. That's all for Talk of the Town for today. We'll see you next time.